this part, we will look at site preparation, and that will lead us nicely onto superstructure and substructures. So before building work can commence on a site, certain activities must be taken to ensure maximum health and safety is achieved and that construction operations will not be hindered. The requirements of the building regulations are set out in Part C, Site Preparation and Resistance to Contaminants and Moisture. And just a quick note on building regulations, because I know you want to know this. These are the approved documents. So the approved documents provide guidance on ways to meet the building regulations. The Ministry of Housing, Communities and Local Governments publish guidance called approved documents on ways to meet building regulations. These contain general guidance on the performance expected of materials and building work in order to comply with the building regulations, and practical examples and solutions on how to achieve compliance for some of the more common building situations. And so, the requirements of approved document C are as follows. The ground to be covered by the building shall be reasonably free from any material that could damage the building or affect its stability. This requires the clearing of vegetation, topsoil, and any pre-existing foundations. This can include turf and roots, especially if they are close to the proposed building, and also to below ground drainage. Precautions should be taken to avoid danger to health and safety from contaminants in the ground and any other land associated with the building. There are 3 ways. Number 1, installation of adequate subsoil drainage. And this can help avoid ingress of ground moisture into the building interior, damage to the building, especially from the waterborne contaminants attacking the foundations. And contaminants are defined as those substances which may be harmful to people or buildings, including corrosive, explosive, flammable, radioactive, or toxic substances. Number 2, installation of subfloor ventilation. And some contaminants such as radon, landfill gases, and those from organic solvents and fuels can penetrate the building by a variety of means. In most cases, the rate of penetration can be reduced by sumps and subfloor ventilation, as well as other ventilation strategies. Number 3, a building's floors, walls and roof should adequately protect the building and its uses from harmful effects that may arise from ground moisture, precipitation including wind-driven spray, interstitial and surface condensation, water spillage from sanitary fittings, fixed appliances and associated fittings. The building regulations also apply where there is a material change of use, as opposed to the construction of a new building. Sites that previously had buildings on them should be checked for the presence of old foundations, services, buried tanks, and other infrastructure that could pose a danger to persons using the building and the immediate area. Numerous solids, liquids, and gaseous contaminants can also arise on sites, especially those with an industrial heritage. Even agricultural sites may have pesticides, fertilizers, fuel, and oil contaminants that could be injurious to health. Some sites are more likely to be affected than others. The approved document C lists examples of such sites, for example, gas works, landfill sites, paper and printing works, etc. Ensuring the safe development of land with potential solid and liquid contaminants will require undertaking risk assessments, of which the general concepts and recommended stages are included in the Building Regulations Approved Document C. Where unacceptable risks are detected, they must be managed through the appropriate remedial measures that cover treatment, contaminant, and removal. Membrane and other gaseous contaminants are deemed hazardous and are generated either naturally or by landfill waste. These too must follow the stated risk assessment procedures.